Well, tonight is day 95. The cab is out of here. It's my neighbor's barn right now. After putting second coat of paint on it 2 weekends ago on a Saturday night, and then Sunday it was dry enough. Took it off the storage in the winter storage, neighbor's barn, so it's out of here. The doors, the dashboard, and the tub. So that's out. I then brought down the hood and the fenders for my next big task to work on. But in reality, it's my transmission that's main priority, just so I can have the truck running and driving. And yeah, fenders and hood just bolt on. Yeah, so it's not high priority. But what is also high priority is my seats. I want these put away in a crate so the mice don't destroy the fabric and the foam. But the base and all, paint that green by spray can. That way that's out of here. And then also other fragile stuff. So mice will eat that up. I'll probably break my mirrors at some point, so I want these painted and put those in the crate as well. Third thing is radiator. I don't want fins damaged. This was standing vertically against the wall for all these months, and I was afraid of it, so it was time to work on this. Wire wheel what I can here. The rough just buff out in some fashion, and then just primer and spray can this thing flat black, high temp rated, 500 plus degrees. So that's what's going to happen to the radiator. My exhaust pipes there, my stack, of course, and also my turbo and my exhaust manifold. Those would be painted the same color so they all match for the high temp, high heat areas. But everything else will be green, the same forward screen. So that's my updates for fragile parts and the tub, seats. So then once those are out of here, and that workbench right there is cleared off the radiator, that transmission, I'm gonna raise this table up, pull the cart next to it, and slide this over, and then start tear down on the transmission. Today I just spent $1,300 in work parts. Grand total, I added everything up last night. I'm $3,700 in all my expenses of buying paint. $380 in paint so far. And run down the whole list. Wiring harness, $980 something. Everything's in the list right now. I have a little booklet. I'm trying to keep everything organized, and so doing that right now. I'll have a final number, but as of right now, I'm $3,700 plus $1,300 as of today. So add that up. That's what I'm in currently as extras for my truck from the trade I did for my Willys pickup truck. So that's where I'm standing at value point. The truck may only bring 15 to 20 grand. Market, I'll probably be about 18 grand in said and done, I'm expecting. So anyway, I'm not here to flip the truck right away. I'll at least keep it for 3 to 5 years. So it should make some money plowing, hauling, and such. Anyway. So yeah, the transmission needs work done next. Yeah, that's the last parts to buy. I just bought the clutch and new canvas for the back bed from Memphis. So my next order is going to be from Mike's Motor Pool. He's got the transmission rebuild kits and the gears I need to replace that I know of. So that's where I stand right now. But not till it's on the bench to figure out what all I need, then order them all at once. So I don't miss out on stuff. The clutch. My old clutch is still good shape. My mechanic where my engine's taken to recently, yeah, it's out of the garage, it's out. So he's saying my clutch is good shape for another 10,000 miles from his 40 years of business. But Dad's telling me if it goes bad, it's a whole hassle to replace that clutch and the deuce. Probably the motor and it'll just pop the transmission off, but it's still a hassle. Just spend that $319 for a new clutch disc plate. Yes, you get $100 back if you send the old one back in as a core. So $219 extra I'm paying. Pay that now and direct access to install it versus trying to hassle with the cab attached, and yeah. So I'm doing it now. So yeah, that's the transmission. I ordered a canvas piece now. I was trying to wait till later, but I have a coupon code to keep on use, so I had to purchase it. My canvas top for the back bed of my truck is going to be Car Rack Green 383 Car Rack. Not exactly Marine Corps green, but to me it's far better than this green, which was put on in 2008 that I kind of know of. And then what else I have? It might be Karak. Karak is darker than, I'm not going to compare. It's better than that green. Not so bright. So, alrighty, so that's my update currently about the engine now. So I have parts of my car to show you. Nothing special, it's just extra parts I'm bringing back to put in storage for spare parts. So Saturday, this last Saturday, today's Tuesday, so Saturday, we took both my engines, the new short block I purchased from Harrisburg, as well as my old block and transmission. Of course, that's back now. Saturday, dropped it off, 9 o'clock. From 9 o'clock to 4 o'clock, me, Dad, and the guy, we worked on the whole motor. Dad worked on my old motor. I worked on the new motor with Tom, and we're doing a full-on teardown with both blocks down the bare, which they are, except for the old motor still has the injection pump on it because Tom wants to verify all about timing. So we pulled off, put on the new one. We know exactly how it should be. So that's where we're at right now. Also, before we install it, do a nice deep clean, degreaser and solvent to clean the block, clean, paint it. So that's what's going on right now, rebuild time. The shop that's rebuilding my motor, he kind of quoted me on a phone call. As long as you help out, I'll charge only $1,000 total of time and labor to do your motor. So he's done a few in the past. When he was 7 years old, he drove in a deuce and a half with his dad from Erie down to some military base, motor pool. And then at some point in his life, he worked for a township and did diesel mechanic work on their deuce and a halves. So he knows how to replace a head gasket for sure on these motors, but timing, he's unsure right now. So Mike's Motor Pool sent me some TMs, and he's helping us out. So anyway, yeah, both blocks are torn down. I bought the whole engine rebuild kit from Memphis. So everything I need. Plus, I bought a rear main seal just to do it, not have to worry about it. Like, unlike Jenny, she definitely needs a new main seal right now. That's right now she's in Kansas and leaking a bunch. So I didn't do that. But this truck will have a rear main seal replaced. So I got that going. Yeah, that's my update there. Try to keep things short, not 20-minute long videos for you. I ramble on too much. All my small parts are done. So exhaust brackets, I have all my windshield pivot, cast iron pieces done. New wiring harness, small parts to get done at some point. My goal at least with these, get these in primer. Work on fenders and hood, dent repair done, bundle done, and then in primer. And then 1, 2, 3, and all these at once paint green with a spray gun. I got about 1 gallon left right now in paint, which should be plenty for all these parts. This should probably take me 2-3 quarts total of usage. Not even that, I don't think. 2 quarts should be plenty with this one batch of mix. Paint all these parts up. And then all that's left is the back bed, which I was going to bring down before I did the transmission to bring that down. But I forgot the bed had the fenders still attached. So my idea was to pick it up and drag it on the ground. Those fenders would be destroyed once I bring down from the barn. I had to flip the bed upside down and slide in the snow, which I wanted to do. But the hardtop's inside the bed. And it's frozen to the floor. So I can't break that free to bring that down separately as well. It's like, let's not rush this. Like I said, the bed can wait till spring. Priorities is the motor, the transmission, small parts, the fragile stuff, radiator, the seats, the tranny. Those are priority. The back bed, the wheels, those can wait. Hardtop can wait. So, alrighty, that's that. My bandsaw, which I bought at auction for 50 bucks. I gotta rewire the motor, that's about it. But I was sitting in the corner for all this time since like August. It's like, time to put that in storage. Neighbor's barn. So that's where that's going. I did order a military shovel. Not this one, but I did order a genuine shovel for my truck. Pioneer Tools. Alrighty, outside we go. 16 degrees. Chassis all done, still sitting there. And after this video, I gotta drop off some crates to get more firewood. That drive's just cold. I'm out of firewood. And then I gotta go plow a driveway, make some money. That's it for my night. Let me put these parts away. So, there's all the leftover parts that we don't need on my old engine. Well, actually, this is my new engine I purchased, but we're not going to use these parts because I trust my old engine. The valve train, the heads, I trust that more. It ran fine. It's got low miles on it. Unlike this motor was unknown to me how many miles it actually has. So, we're just using the block and the crank. So, but anyway, when I bought this new motor and these heads and all, the guy said replace the heads because I think a valve stuck or a valve bent. Just replace your heads so it'll be way easier. This Diesel Mechanic looks at both these heads. They're in perfect shape. Good to hear, but I'm still going to use my old heads because I trust them more. They got lower hours on them. So, yeah, these are the spare parts. I'm probably going to keep, I don't know what, probably the exhaust manifold, intake manifold. It's fragile stuff that will break. Filters, housings, air compressor keep. But these heads, I actually may let them go and sell them. Trade for a winch, but I'm more after electric winches. So, I'm going to work out a deal. I'm going to bring my heads to Findlay, Ohio Military Show. That's coming up in May of this year. So I will be there. Every guy in town locally is going to be there. I'm bringing heads if someone wants them. I don't know what price. Mike's Motor Pole, like $75 up to $250 for the heads price range. So anyway, there's that. Anyway, so that's all those parts. And then when I bought this new motor, the guy gave me a book, a little TM book. But the operation book, it's not a actual service book to tell us torque specs and tell us timing for the injection pump. So it's handy and all, but not exactly as a mechanic we need. So he's like, keep that home. Don't bring it to the shop. So that's that. Another thing up front to show you next is I got some stuff from Tractor Supply. Yesterday I stopped by. Tractor Supply had a sale, big clearance going on. Winter gear 25% off. I didn't buy anything there, but on Facebook, everyone was talking about these military flashlights. I'll show you here. And I went there. They had two in stock. I bought one, $19. So everyone on Facebook is talking about these flashlights. They look like Vietnam flashlights, but not plastic. These are aluminum casing. They don't use D-size batteries. They're AA batteries, in that they are LED light. So I like that feature. I just wish it was a Type-C to recharge it. That's all I wish it was. Other than that, it's a perfect flashlight now. I could go buy another one. Have a nice secondary backup. I have one in the toolbox and then have this one kind of on display use. But $20 is a good deal. We got those. And I'm going to use the flashlight to show you. Nothing special, but ammo cans. The whole store had a big clearance going on in the middle of the store. And it's like, at the very bottom shelf, I spotted these two ammo cans on the bottom floor. No price tag. They're on the clearance track, obviously. But there's no price on it, what that used to be, or what it is now. I think they're like $17 a pop. I know Harbor Freight that they are, but might be a little bit less. But they only wanted $9 each. It's like, I'll take both. I don't really need them, but for $9, it's a nice new seal. Deal. I don't need them, but deal. And I bought some more cut-off wheels for Dad in the workshop. A pack of 15 for $3. A decent brand, and then duct tape. I always need enough. So that's what I got. And that's going to end it for the video. Keep things kind of short here. So, yeah. Alrighty, good night. Thanks for watching.